Alright. Hello everyone. Welcome back to Fallout. Let's get back into this, shall we? So, once again, we're going to be doing some Fallout Nevada. And hopefully everything is working. Yes! Okay, everything is working. First try. Except my face is gone. God damn it. This always happens. Every single time. Hang on a moment. Right. Turn that off. It's always something. It's just always something that just fucks up. Why is my face missing? Ah. Right, that'll do it. It was on top of... There we go. Okay. So, primary lock. Start up Fallout again. Fallout Nevada. There we go. Let's get back into this, shall we? So, last time we ended up just finding a gun. And that was where we left off. There's not much more to say other than we found ourselves a gun. However, the gun is not ours yet. We need to get said gun. The gun is over here with the market. And by the time that we get said gun, we are going to be broke as all fuck. Because we, simply put, cannot kill anything. Can we steal from him? No. It's not actually on him, it's just part of his inventory somewhere else. So we can't steal the gun off of him. Okay, that's good to know, which means we have to find a way to make money some other way. Move, please. Also, this is Las Vegas, as we've never seen it before. Actually, super cool thing here. This is kind of what the walls look like in, more or less, actually, in Fallout New Vegas. Didn't even notice that. Hello. Everyone's in a goddamn hurry. How much money do we have? Wait, I see casinos. We are going to bankrupt the casino. That is our plan. That is our goal in life. We are going to win it big. That is not a casino. Hello. Who are you searching? Is there any work here for a private detective? Usually we don't hire anyone and deal by ourselves, but there is a few cases where you could help, or where your help could be needed. Interesting. What is it? First, the daughter of the mayor's office archivist. Wow, that is a long sentence. That was a weird sentence. The mayor's office archivist went missing. We haven't been able to find her. You can ask the archivist himself about his daughter. He's located on the second floor of City Hall. Okay, and what's the other one? There's an experienced pickpocket in Pure City. We received 5 applications for petty theft. That rascal needs to be catched as soon as possible. Caught. Be observant. You may be able to catch him in the act. Okay, the daughter of an archivist and a thief. I'll see what I can do. Huh. I do see a casino right here. With some money. Do we want to risk it? Alright, let's clean this one out. Because we can do the ones that do 5s as the maximum. Just because those aren't too risky. They will almost always return more than I end up putting in. Also, gecko races? Am I reading that right? Oh my god, they've got gecko races! That's so cool. Hello. Fixed his tinfoil hat over his ears, bouncing back. Ah! Stay away! You won't make fun of me again. Not you, not those stupid snobs, not aliens again! Or not to, considering what you have that tinfoil hat on your head. You! I know you! Cunning, very cunning. Give me your hand. I must see. What color is your blood? I won't live through another anal probe. Pulls out a knife. Take it easy. We don't know each other that well. Why not calm down? My hands are empty. No, Damn. Forgive me. It gets to me sometimes, ever since the abduction. Damn aliens. Abduction? Aliens? Seriously, I would be very interested to hear your story. I lived in Spring Valley back then. One night I was on my way back home after being at a friend's. We drank a little, as usual. Just then, a bright light from the sky blinded me, and I suddenly lost consciousness. I think these aliens stunned me with some sort of sound wave. I woke up on a strange slab, bound, covered in wires. Not the most pleasant awakening, so what happened next? Shakes, hugging himself. Then the most terrible thing happened. They carried out some experiments. They stuck needles in me, cut off a piece here and there, forced me to swallow some stuff. They opened my skull without anesthesia. Did you ever hear the crunching of your own skull? Fuck. So, shattering bones, crunching bones is actually kind of it's something I'm not really fine with. Especially the crunching of something like your skull, where you know that it's yours and you know what's going on, but you can't do anything about it and you can't feel it, because that's how skulls are. They bleed easily, but they don't actually have that many neurons. Oh. Did you see them? Sorry, just had to take a moment. I'm not sure. When I first got a look at them, my vision was too blurry, only two gray silhouettes swaying. And I didn't hear them talking, only some weird sounds. I could not even spit in their face. They had sewn my mouth up. But that's not all, because I managed to run away from them. Oh, it was great. How did you do that? They dragged me somewhere out in the wasteland. They probably thought I was a harmless piece of meat because they dumped me on the ground and one just one of them bothered to stay with me. When he wasn't looking, I grabbed his slimy head and crushed it like a rotten mudfruit. A fountain of green goo squirted out of his head, and then I crawled for a long time. Okay. No one believes me, but I have proof. I took one of their weapons. You've never seen anything like this. It's somewhere around here. Where did I put it? Yeah. Hope things improve for you in the future. I think it'd be best if that weapon remains lost. It's for your own good. Your delicate behavior with an unbalanced man has aroused respect from others. Interesting. I am actually kind of curious. So, is there actually a stat? Whoop. Oh, just noticed that. Yeah, there's reputation here. New Reno, I'm accepted. Lovelock, I've not even really been around long enough. We need to get gambling above 100%, because if we can get gambling above 100%, then we can actually start making money off of the really hard to make money stuff. Yeah. $100? Fuck no. Any chance that I can actually get some wins? Ah, nice. $50 to $19, your favor. That's better. Do we want to try something a bit higher? This is safe. We can actually get some money out of it. $50 to $22. So, we're pretty close to actually being good. Losing money at this one. Actually staying about the same. Definitely $5 is all we want to bet because it's a safe enough bet. 50 to 33. Okay. That's fair, I suppose. Look, I'm here watching for someone, and you better not interfere. Who are you watching for? For improper guests of the casino. Now leave me. What if I find this guy before you? It's a good idea. You see, one of our customers has a debt for a big sum of money, and now he hides from justice! I'm sorry, I couldn't help myself. Client's name? Name is Norman. How much does he owe the casino? Oh, it's a really big debt. But he needs to give us, or what he needs to give us is on the market of approximately $3,000. Pretty big money, and he wouldn't want to part with this item while he is still breathing. What do you think I'm doing? I'm looking for the son of a bitch, Mr. Snoops. Yes, right here, because he can only exit through here, and no one is going to look for him in a crowd, running up and down each floor. Interesting. Well, the gratitude of the administrative sector of the casino and perhaps $500 from me for the capture. I'm still going to make a lot more money out of him than this pitiful amount. Alright. Well, let's go take a look. Hey, Soul King, how are you doing? That is one of the commands that I've actually been looking into maybe adding. There are two commands that I'm working on. One of them is exclamation point eat logs, which I assume that you will be very fond of. And the other is, ooh, what's this? Atomic cocktail. Strong alcoholic drink according to pre-war prescription, clearly diluted with something special. That. But the other thing is exclamation point lurk, which I figure that you also might be somewhat interested in, because it increases the amount of logs that everyone in chat gains, as long as you don't talk. That being said, it's not going to even come close to approaching the amount that you would get for actually just talking every now and then, but it would be an increase. One day, Soul King. One day. Also, I wanted to announce something that is probably going to be happening pretty soon, which is just that I am intending to play. So, 4th of July, I have the entire day off, so why not? But the big thing that I want to do is I'm intending to play all of Bayonetta 2. Or, sorry, not Bayonetta 2. Bayonetta 1. On stream, just from start to finish, because I can. I'll have the entire day off. It's going to be so much fun. Toothpaste. I don't know why I'm stealing toothpaste, but I am. Wait, can we doctor skill this man? I'm just very curious if we actually can. Symptoms of the patient are somewhat confusing. You're not skilled enough to make sense out of that. Damn, I actually kind of want to play a couple more of these runs just to see what I can, just get out of this game. The game has intrigued me. Soul King is at 58 logs to Spec Ops Alliance campfire. Now 58 logs. Nice! Who are you? That's what I'm trying to figure out. I've got no job and no prospects. I've got to do something before I get in over my head in debt. But where can I go? It's hard to get work in Vegas, and I can't live in the desert. I have no idea what I'm going to do. That's too bad. Hey, if you know of anyone that's hiring, can you pass my name along? Okay, who is this man? Wait. Unemployed is his name. You need a name before I can pass it along, buddy. No problem, Tennis Games. My pleasure. Glad that everything seems to be working, though. Alright. Mr. Wallace is busy. What is it about? Need to talk to him. I'm looking for work. Hey, look at the bits. Thank you, Tennis. Really appreciate that. Alright then, I'll go. I love the way that they scripted these environments. Because the door closes if you've talked to the NPC, but he won't let you in. Who's this? Who are you? Who are you? Oh, it's Norman. Hello. No, I ain't going nowhere. Cowers with his hands over his face as if expecting a blow. Well, well, hiding from this guy owes $3,000 to the casino. Hey, Flash. Oh, wow, everyone's coming out of the woodwork tonight. Good to see everyone. Nothing just makes me happier than seeing a full chat. Because then it means that I actually have people to talk to. Okay. Calm down, I'm not here for you. Are you hiding from someone? Oh, nah. I mean, yeah. Suddenly he grabs you by your clothes and begins shaking hysterically. You must help me. Someone wants to kill me. I don't want to die. Shit, I don't want to fucking die. Yeah. I don't know how to read that last bit there. Beat him over the head. Calm down and tell me everything. Oh, yes, of course. Sorry. I don't know what came over me. I'm alright. Let's just calmly discuss what happened. What happened right now. Tell me your story. Well, it's all rather stupid, really. I lost a few rounds of cards to one of those skull crushers downstairs. Without anything to put on the table, I bet my adrenal... Shit, I'm so stupid. What, your adrenal gland? What? Can you even live without that? I heard that it's survivable, but I don't know. Most likely, I'll end up as a stiff. So you lost your adrenal gland in a bet. Yeah, that was about the worst decision in my life. It looks like the last, too. But the cards, I just couldn't help myself. Can I win it back with my gambling abilities? Also, Flash, you said that you were going to be streaming some Fallout 2. Or, sorry, just Fallout as well. Do you know which Fallout you're probably going to be starting with? Or are you going to be starting with some Elder Scrolls? Let's see. Why would anyone ever need someone else's adrenal? Oh, don't you know? You need it for adrenochrome. It's the most hellish drug in the history of mankind. It takes only a few drops of extract from the gland to just keel over. First you lose control of your own muscles, the body begins to burn up. You're covered with a layer of sweat, and then the hallucinations come. Your head will swell up like a watermelon. You gain about 200 pounds in 2 hours, grow claws, bleeding warts. And then you notice about 6 huge hairy tits swelling up from your back. You go blind, your body turns to wax. They'll have you put in a wheelbarrow, and then you scream for help and sound like a raccoon. That's what I was told, at least. I've never tried it myself. So we'll stream Elder Scrolls one day, and then next year we'll stream Fallout. Do you have a particular Elder Scrolls or Fallout that you want to start with? Or are you just going to be swapping between all of them? Who did you lose to? The bouncer here, David. He's downstairs right now, waiting for me near the exit. Can I help? I don't know what to do. The front door is watched. The back door is locked. I can't crack them while the guards are watching. There are no other ways out. The only thing left is to surrender to David. Okay, I know what to do. David will reward me for your adrenal. That's a lot of options, actually. Some of which I'm pretty sure I can't do. I'm not much of a doctor. Let's start with Arena and the original Fallout, or start with Morrowind and Fallout 3. Go from there. I would suggest starting with, definitely starting with Morrowind. Fallout 1 is a lot easier to play. Arena is just rough. Also hard to get working now. I have a roommate that has played through Arena religiously, but loves Daggerfall even more. Could just kill him. I actually do not. I don't believe that I can kill David. I'm not powerful enough yet. I don't even have the gun that I've built the character on. We are just incapable of killing a fly at this point. How was the deal with made? On paper or just by word? Oh. Oh. We can steal it. We can totally just steal it. Okay. What a shame we didn't end up picking up the steal skill. Laters! What game do I plan on streaming after I'm done with Fallout? You can actually check the next game if you want, but currently it's Darkest Dungeon. And we'll probably stay Darkest Dungeon because holy crap, someone dumped 1,000 logs into it. That campfire is not burning down. Gonna be doing Bayonetta this 4th of July as well, just because, yes, I have Bayonetta. Thanks to 10 Ace Games for getting that for me. And I'm intending to just stream the entire thing from start to finish, and we'll see how long it takes. Let's see. Got the paper. I just gained 500 experience points. Alright, let's do this. What's wrong, David? Lost something? Don't even dare touch me. Ah, fuck it. You won't get far. Let's go. Woo! That is actually the successful use of a steal skill in a quest line. I'm actually fine with this. Showed him, didn't we? That was great. We... Alright, what are you gonna do now? Well, I'm not staying in this city, that's for sure. That bonehead is just gonna send out his skull crushers after me, and then I'll get butchered in the streets. And the law will be on his side as well. I need to disappear as soon as I can. Which way? Not sure yet. I'll need to think about it. Anything will do, as long as it's far away from here. What did you say about drugs in the city? No, like it's a secret, but few know. I hear that a few miles from the city, there's a hidden lab that makes hallucinogens and other chems. Supposedly, the greater portion of dope comes from there. But I've never been there. That explains so much, and yet so little about why everyone is off their rocker in Vegas. I kind of figured, Captain Flash. But, you know me, I've never been one to get tied down by a specific series. Eventually what will happen is that I will get bored and then I'll want to move on. No matter how fast. This just ensures that I get a good long fill of the Fallout series before we move on. Alright then, that was 500 experience points. I'll take it. We're still level 3, mind you. We are still level goddamn 3. You see a gloomy boy. He tries to stay as unnoticeable as possible. Hey, boy, come here. The boy stares at you, looking as if he doesn't hear you. Hey, I'm talking to you. By noticing your approach, the child starts desperately running. Stop it right there, scrub! Oh God. Where's he going? Well, this is certainly interesting. Stop! You've broken the Imperial law! Oh my God. This kid! Oh yeah, Flash, by all means. This game, or at least some of the Fallout games, are almost certain to show up in the campfires again. You may notice that Bloodborne is actually on the list still, because I enjoyed it enough that I want to play it again. But that's how I'm going to be doing, or handling multiple streams of the same game. Fallout 2 was a special case because I felt like the dumb run doesn't do the game and just nearly enough justice. And I wanted to do it again to kind of show off the game in a better light. But if I was to stick to a single game for too long, it would end up like Subnautica, where, like, I love Subnautica. I really do. I'm probably not going to be playing Subnautica again for a very long time. I have streamed the crap out of that game, and it's to its detriment, unfortunately, for me to continue streaming it at this point. I know way too much about it, and there's just not enough interesting new stuff that I can learn from continued playthroughs. Has already been happening? You would be surprised. The actual number of people that have continued to stop by has significantly dwindled. Usually it's the same couple of people. Like I've seen Vonslam, Moogmaster, and Navarro are the three main ones, and Forkman. Those are the people that tend to stop by the most often. Istatsu is just another one of my regulars who is just always around. Also, I haven't seen this area. Slave City welcomes guests with screams of slavers, whistling whips, and moaning of the oppressed. Slave City. I actually haven't had that many new people in. Usually, and that's just what happens whenever I switch to a new franchise. What ends up happening is I see a lot of new people for a day or two. Or even as much as a week, as the Fallout series was. But after that point, I'm unlikely to see as many new ones. in between his playthroughs. He plays different games. Yeah, and that I could probably do, but I've kind of established something I like with the way that I stream things and the way that I choose my games. Um, so the reason that I use the campfires the way that I have them is because it forces me to play games that I might not have looked at, which leads to interesting discoveries like Echo, which I still think is one of my favorite games right now, or Valhalla, which I would love to do a fully voiced playthrough of at some point. And I wouldn't find that if I just stuck to the same series over and over again. I love playing new things too much. One of them has a gun. Yeah, one of them's got a gun. Okay. Yeah, but they're usually the same people. Cafe Hard Rock Caravans. Oh, this is... Okay, this is the cafe. And you know me, it's not about the views. It's more about just having a good time. Just like how Ferret does it, it's more interesting for me if I just focus on actually providing an interesting experience for you guys. What are these guys? It is definitely nice to see more people. And don't get me wrong, I've really been enjoying actually having an audience. There are, like, the entire reason that I quit, or not really quit, but the reason I don't really stream on YouTube anymore is almost entirely because I had no audience over there. Like, I would stream entire games without seeing more than, I want to say 10 people. 10 unique people. I've just realized I'm doing this and you guys can't actually see it. Where can I find a job? We may have to go back to Reno. Oh, fuck. My head hurts. Who the hell are you? You don't remember me? No? Why? Do we know each other? Yeah, I saved you from the bats. Oh, so that's what it is. Yes, I get the sarcasm. Thanks. God damn it. What are you talking about? It seems I'm in the wrong place at the wrong time again. Good thing I've not been swept by the cops. Any new games I've been looking forward to? Nothing really new. The Metro Exodus is pretty much the biggest thing that I've been looking at. Something I have been wanting to actually stream over on YouTube is just a no commentary stream of, what is the game? Graveyard Keeper, because that looks really chill. And that's always what the Subnautica streams have meant for me. It's just, I don't need to think during them, and I just play them because I know the games really well, and I want to just have an enjoyable, really pretty game that also may be terrifying and just make you shit yourself whenever you see a Reaper. Okay, whatever you say. Wow, okay, die then? It's a bit harsh. What's up here? Damn, Vegas is freaking huge. Before you, even the ugliest kinds of before you are the ugliest kind of slums you've ever seen. Even plague rats would disdain to live here. you're right. Ghouls? A ghoul freak. Interesting. Oh, ow. That actually really hurt. Pick that shit up. Also, the other thing is, Flash, I would prefer to be known for my content than the games that I play. I don't want to be known as the person that does the Fallout streams. I want to be known as the person that makes interesting commentary of the Fallouts or story games in general. Like, I love this series. Don't get me wrong. They will definitely end up back in the campgrounds again. But right now, I'm honestly kind of getting already a little bit sick of them. I can't play it too much of this. Also, this guy. Who is this guy? You'd better not or you would be better not to wander around here. Our hotel is not much better than the local cemetery. Joking, the cemetery is way better. Why do you walk with bags over your head? Is that some kind of fashion? Wait, you've never heard of us? You haven't even been warned that you should avoid us? Looks like you're new in town. Yeah, I am. And know this, they call us geeks. We walk with bags over our heads so you can't see how we chew on the flesh with rotten teeth. Flash, fucking guy. So what is it with your faces? With our faces? Oh, Wanderer, can't you tell? Or I can't tell, otherwise you're gonna puke all over the place. Mr. Walking Dead. Stop trying to scare me, Mr. Walking Dead. I've seen worse. Oh, I see. You're a tough one. Then you can call me Larry. Larry Geller is my full name. What are you sick of? In fact, we haven't suffered from anything in a long time. Except from a small mental disorder. So what's with your skin, then? Radiation, friend. Radiation. And apparently some shit that flies through the air. The organism ossified. The skin becomes really tough and the veins lost their elasticity. Got it now. And what now? You hide your faces so you won't scare any kids or something? In Clean City, they only frighten the kids with us anyway. Like, look, if you behave, then a bad geek will come and take you to the dead hotel. These assholes do their worst. And they think we are contagious and it's better to stay away from us. Or so we taught. What? Apparently, someone overdid it, and now we are accused of producing drugs. The police even have some circumstantial evidence. I don't know if it's true, but it seems to me that the police won't look for evidence. They'll come and shoot us. I hope that after this, our souls will hunt them down at night. Secretly start recording the conversation on your Pip-Boy. Why not? Only medicines from the herbs to maintain our perishable flesh and urination. We have to make powders to expand the venous system. Alas, the police consider this a drug. Hey, Mythic Revenant, how you doing? Oh, yeah. Hey, Rumi, say hi. That's Nicole. Nicole, I see you. Okay, I guess she doesn't want to talk today. She does that. Of course. That was just rude. How you doing, Mythic Revenant? What have you been playing lately? Have you been doing more Neverwinter? Flash, if you don't know about Mythic Revenant, he used to be known as Machine Gun Legion. So he's been here before. But he does a lot of similar games to me. Just more story games, RPGs, stuff like that. But he's good persons. And if I could actually alt-tab right now, I would totally give him a shout-out. Oh, okay. So, are you in death-threatening danger? If we don't prove our innocence, then the police will come and at best drive us out of the parking lot. And at worst, we'll take away the medicines and thereby deprive us of the opportunity to piss properly. Although we increasingly argue whether they dare to come. Something tells us that they won't. Can you prove? No. We will prove our innocence. Especially since we'll soon be hanged for your death as a result of the slow dismemberment. Wait, mine? We wouldn't even be able to bring the evidence to Clean City. We would just be shot on the way to the main gate. Gonna be doing Neverwinter tomorrow. Streamed tabletop D&D yesterday. Oh, that's sweet. I hope you have a good DM. That's always hard. You don't need to go there. I will shoot you all right here. Listen, that's your problem. You know what I think? The justice must triumph. I will try to help you, if you are honest. How noble! So much that I don't even believe it. And that's even after I threw a poisonous saprophyte mite in your pocket. Do not search your pants. It was a joke. I'm being honest with you. Be honest with me, too. I am also honest and serious as much as possible. Yes, we had bad times, and once we made powders with much stronger effects. But this is in the past. You must trust us. I do trust this guy. Poor guy. Needs to break out of his shell a bit more, be more descriptive. But he's dedicated and seems to be passionate. That's always good. That is a good start for a DM. Nobody has to do anything for you just yet, comedian. Okay, I trust you. Then who and why would someone go to the police on you? And what are the evidence you have, or they have there? No fucking idea. The evidence is clearly indirect. The chief of police came to us, asked where we get the components, how much dope we make a month. Of course, he did not believe us. I think he is convinced of his righteousness, of his rightness, and will defend it even if you find evidence of the opposite. Well, that isn't much. I think you should talk to the police first. I think that they will listen to you. Think of the story so as not to cause unnecessary suspicion. and better kill everyone there and bring their hearts for a sacrifice to our god. Oh, those jokes don't help your case, unfortunately. We'll see. All right, let's go talk to the police, shall we? Why do I think this is where Harold used to live? Hello? What is it with ghouls and underground tunnels? This always happens. A good DM is hard to come by. I actually want to create my own campaign now, but I want to buy the resources first. And it is expensive. Yeah, you need at the very least, you need the core books. You're playing Dungeons and Dragons? Study. To learn this recipe, you need science of 40. Treat the infection? What will you use for your treatment? Its effectiveness will be affected by your doctor's skill. Okay. Yeah, my doctor's skill really isn't that great. Ooh. That's a lot of stuff that I'm just gonna pick up. Oh, you have extensive D&D experience? That's good. That's always rough. Just starting out for the first time. I would like to say I do, but honestly, having been a DM, I'm still not really confident in everything that I know. Oh, look, pig rats. Just to remind everyone, we are level 3 and are still really shit at combat because we don't have the gun that I have built this character around, aka big guns. Also, pig rats are a genuine threat. Also, that over there, that scares me. We better kill this pig rat soon. Oh, they're even more of a pain in the ass when you actually can't hit them. There we go. It's dead. Oh no. Oh no. We do not have the ability to fight this. Shit. Okay, I'm making a run for it. Oh yeah, heck no. I can't hurt it. God damn, we need levels. Just really bad. Something to make actually killing things tolerable. Money's not too much an issue, thankfully. Because we can always gamble at the casinos and just get a whole crap ton of money pretty easily. Oh, what's this? So how did the, you know, actually, you know what I might do? Oh wow, we actually need working tools. My strength isn't terrible. My character's just kind of an all-rounder aside from its agility and luck. Mostly because I didn't know what would be really useful, which means that a lot of my skills are just really bad. Oh. Well, let's go talk to the police, shall we? Also, is this actually better than... Hang on a second. Is the switchblade better than the knife? No, the knife is better. Hello. What you got? You have Stimpack recipes, which would be nice. Anti-smoker. Painkiller. I will actually go ahead and buy this. Because that is pretty damn useful. I don't exactly know how to use these, so we're going to go back. We're going to wait until I actually find... I mean, I can eat them, I assume, but that's a bad idea because it's disinfectant and just purely ingesting them sounds bad. Also, arcade cabinets? Who are you? Who are you? You need something? What are you doing here? First, I lost my job, then I lost my home, then I lost my wife and kids. What'll I lose next? Probably my mind next. Can't stop thinking about my uncertain future. It's too bad. This man could be useful. I should probably keep him in mind. I found another unemployed man. You too miss the booze? Yeah, why do you care? Well, I thought maybe you'd join my company. But if you don't want. Alright. Oh, it's gonna be great. So far it's been a lot of talking because I just don't have the ability. Nice to see friendly people in this place. Why are you so sad? Sorry, just sad. Sometimes I come to honor the memory of my best friend. What happened to him? He was quite the athlete, moved by the idea of a healthy lifestyle. Day by day, he trained hard, wore clean clothes, and even brushed his teeth. Must be a nice guy. Well, it would be all nice if one day he didn't read the poster with the pre-war advertising. It said that the use of radiant water is good for your body. Here it is. Gives you a small bottle with clear liquid. Found a whole box of this abomination and started to drink 3 bottles a day. Until he died from toxic poisoning. That's sad and strange. Yeah, it is. It turned out that radiant water is toxic. Slow-acting poison. Oh, poor buyers. Who was to know that people before the war were so stupid? Sad story, my friend. Really sorry. Let's drink for the deceased. That is all we can do now. I just got 100 experience points from that, apparently. Healing water. Small bottle of supposedly healing water, radiant from the company Pretty and Glamour. Great. Healing, in quotes. Anyway, I'm gonna go back to the casino and we're gonna see if we can't, well, I don't know, make a shit ton of money. How close are we to leveling? We are radiated. Also, our infection has... Oh, we are still infected. Of course. See what we can sell to the market. I really want that gun. Either a flamethrower or this thing. Actually, is the flamethrower cheaper? Yeah, it's significantly cheaper. We might actually be able to achieve the flamethrower today. It's got downsides, but it's a heck of a lot better than some of the other downsides. Also, a flamethrower will help us get more money. Damn. Alright, well... It's a shame we can't just go on caravan rides like in the earlier games. Because if you go on caravan rides in the earlier games, then you just get effectively free fights. Anyway, let's talk to the police. Sorry. Yep. Regarding geeks, I've got proof of their guilt. What's the problem with them at the police? They produce drugs and distribute them around the city. The mayor is against that and therefore seeks to suppress such scum, so they learn to respect the law. Let's see. Who's the guy behind bars? Petty thief. He was caught stealing a large sum of money, but hard labor will teach him and the consequences of such a lifestyle. Can I talk to him? Yes, it's not against the rules. You have 3 minutes. Who sent you? I'm not here on someone's tip. I was just wondering about how a young man with such stylish hairstyle could turn up behind bars. I was framed. They don't care about whether I stole the money or not. They just need to put the blame on somebody. Fucking bitches. You say you're not guilty? Can you prove it? I won the money in the casino, fair and square. There should be recordings, but they won't share this information. So if it turns out that I can't prove anything... Hey, listen, you're not a cop, right? Can you help me out? My guys will repay you for your help. No time to think. You will think afterwards. Listen, you need to find my buddy. His name is Oris. Usually he can be found near the Hard Rock Cafe. Tell him that his old friend Murphy is in trouble. He will understand. He will help. Grabs his head in despair. He will help. Alright. It was like that. I won some amount in the casino. Not a big amount, but you could put a good... oh, hang on a moment. You can put a good show off with it. But definitely could have used a couple second passes. Second or third pass on the language translations. When I went outside, the cops carted me off without any reason. Then they brought me here. Then the smartass from the mayor's office appears and outlined how much money I have in my pockets and in which bills. He knew it for sure. I remember him near the cash register in the casino. He followed me. Now it turns out that I stole this money from him. Although they are mine. Who's the smartass? Some Irwin guy, an employee of the city hall. Looks like many people here know him, but I don't. I'm from the suburbs. I don't hang out with the locals. But can they identify you in the casino? Sure, surely they can. They write everything down in this ledger book, but the cops don't care. They believe that Mr. from the city hall, not me. Although I'm sure that the casino won't intercede for me. It is more important for them to lick the ass of the city hall and the cops. Why should I believe you? You? You shouldn't. Why would you care? But I'm not asking you to believe me. I asked you to talk to Oris. He will help. He's an old friend. You might have something from it. You understand? All right then. Suppose that's fair. We can go talk to Oris, but first, let's see how much money we can get from the casino. I don't have a gambling addiction. I don't know what you're talking about. It's not like this is my entire method of how I make money in this game. Ew. Terrible odds. Eventually I could just gamble up to the amount that I need. The ability for me to gamble larger amounts gets higher as I increase my gambling skill as well. Then I'll have a flamethrower, no problem. 5 to 19, or 50 to 19, that's not bad. Unfortunately, this still doesn't really come close, so we may have some issues. Oh my god, the sound of the pachinko machine, or not the pachinko machine, the slot machines is such a pain to listen to. But it's the best way to make money out here, at least until my gambling skill gets higher. And I can just do this once a day and get like $1 bajillion. Oh wow, I must have gotten real lucky there. Hey, Zatara Demis, how you doing? We are gambling. How goes the Nevada playthrough? It's been interesting. Also, what the fuck is up with this gambling? Yeah, no, that one isn't doing so hot. Basically, we're looking for money. And if we can find enough money, then we can get a flamethrower. What is that noise? That is the noise of these machines. It's such a pain in the ass. But it is the best way for me to make money without the ability to actually kill anything, which I currently very much lack. But yeah, I'm not good at killing anything. I'm good at gambling, and I am good at big guns and sneaking. How have you been, Zitara? Good to see you around here again. Yeah, flamethrower. There's just one outside. I can't steal it either. Believe me, I tried. Just disappears from his inventory. But we've just been kind of going around looking at Las Vegas. Because this is actually the Vegas from Fallout New Vegas. And as such is kind of interesting to look at. You may remember these steel walls? Yeah, that's actually a thing. I think this was made after New Vegas came out, so they could use a lot of the stuff from there. Hello. Just come by, or you're here for some reason. I just want to know, how is life in these slums? It's shitty, as you can see. It's not the pure city. We don't have electricity, no water. The house crumbles as we speak. I don't know how long we can live in such conditions. But okay, I picked up some Binding of Isaac Rebirth /Aftermath plus combo on Steam for a lot cheaper than they were individually. God bless the Steam summer sale. Praise Gaben. There is a this is a GIF or GIF, however you want to say it, that has been posted in one of the Discords I frequent of just someone's wallet being sucked out of their pocket and just attaching itself to a computer, and thank you for your purchase messages just coming up over and over again, and that makes me laugh so much. Any more folks you've met in this playthrough worthy of Morgan Freeman voice? GIF, both are right, yeah. There is one. There is actually one who I would totally give the Morgan Freeman voice to. I ended up playing pool with him, and he was probably the most interesting character I've met this entire game. Unfortunately, I can't do a Morgan Freeman voice, though I would love to do something like that. I don't know. Hang on. Let me try it out for a second. It's shitty, as you can see. This is not the pure city. We don't have electricity, no water. The house crumbles as we speak. I don't know how long we can hold in such conditions. I don't know, that was probably pretty shitty, but I tried. Why pure city flourish and you live in such conditions? Because we have money, they have money and power, and we have nothing. They didn't make their city so clean and fixed with their own hands, but with slavery. And such as it is, they use us as cheap labor force. After all, it's hard to find work. In the city, you have to work for almost free. And if you're a city, use it. Greedy and arrogant. What is this place? Some sort of hostel? Yeah, something like that. Of course, no one will tolerate just anyone in here. But we don't have strict demands either. People don't stay for long anyway. They just die. Others get away as far as possible. Morgan Freeman and Ron Perlman as the two voices I wish I could do. Oh, and the dude from the first live-action Tick show who played the Tick. Can't remember his name. Does he also... No, he doesn't play... Did he also play Rusty Venture's dad? Or Dr. Venture's dad? I feel like he did. By the way, that show is amazing. If anyone here has seen Venture Brothers, I would love to see it in its entirety. However, I do not own it. He is Joe from Family Guy and the bodyguard from Venture Brothers. Okay, so he's Brock Sampson and Joe. I kind of figured that might be it. Yeah, Brock Sampson's voice is hard to miss. Anyone in charge? Well, we of course have an attendant, but he's more for show. In reality, the kings run the slums. Tell me about the kings. By the way, the kings make another appearance in Fallout New Vegas, so we will be seeing them again. These bandits don't play around. If they told you to do something, then you make sure you do it with a smile. Perhaps you will find them in other regions. They're all over the periphery. But they aren't just a gang. They watch over everything. They got water, food, hold off wild gangs. If they must. In return, we must work for them. The weak are the food for the strong. That's what they say. Patrick Warburton? Oh, the guy who plays Joe and Brock Sampson. What? Okay. Cool, that's everything. Just everything we need to know. Once we do actually get a weapon, we'll be able to start killing off bandits, and then we can use that money to just gain more. Which will be nice. I think this is... I'm gonna guess this is Horus. Yeah, this is Horus. What is it? Your friend Murphy is in jail. He asked for your help. Murphy... What is this? What does that cretin did now? Oh, what did that cretin do now? Cops say he stole money, but the story is pretty shady. And you? Why are you running around for someone else? What is your interest? I like helping people. I don't know what the fuck you were talking about. Nobody does anything without personal gain in Vegas. You do, for me. For me, I do for you. You understand? So, maybe we can make a deal? What have you got in mind? It's actually really unique. I've never seen the option to turn down a reward only to have that reward literally forced upon me. Murphy is dangerous. He was great with him, I'm sure. Sherlock definitely could have used another couple passes. His voice would be awesome to do, just randomly start helping folks at my job with his voice. Oh god, that'd be great. My job is to deliver the message from Murphy. I don't do murder. Whatever you say, I can't make you. But if you find a way to get Murphy out of trouble, I can't make you wait, or I won't make you wait with the reward. Deal? What can you repay me with if I solve the problem? Also, reputation is a currency in this, which is actually kind of neat. I like it a lot better than how Fallout 2 worked. I have the right connections to get military drugs. Psycho and Buff Out. Psycho and Baff Out. Your choice. I will look everywhere, but I will get as much as it costs. Think about it. Yeah, that's interesting. Hey Peter, let me borrow your screwdriver. That's funny because I've actually been watching Family Guy recently. Drug junkie. They're so fun to make fun of. The girl's eyes are glued to the screen. All she cares about now is to win. Huh? Sorry, gaming. She speaks in a rushed mumble, not taking her eyes off the screen. Can't get past this level. Last boss kills me every time. Can't figure it out. Beat every other game here but this guy. She narrows her eyes at the flashing screen. Always play the hardest games, always beat them. That moment, like the whole world freezing in time just for me. What happens if you win? Do you get a reward, like money? Not a casino. Here you pay, not the other way around. Sometimes you get a free beer for winning if they're in a good mood. How long are you playing these machines? Oh, this one Damn it! She tries to dodge an attack on her character but fails. I lost again! You... Looks at you for the first time, fuming. You're distracting me. Didn't mean to. Is winning that important? Of course it's important, damn it! Oh, I don't know. Always in control here, right? Dodge, shoot, kill. My skills decide everything. Sure, it's boring sometimes, but it's better than the barracks. And you know, when it's just right, like the whole world revolves around me. You know what I mean? About that machine over there. Isn't it working? No, it couldn't handle me. I got to the 10th level boss on one life, and that fried the board somehow. They'll break now and then, but they're usually fixed up in a day or two. Guess that one's burnt real bad. Let's see. Huh. Well, we could go back to New Reno, I suppose. It's not like we're strapped for cash at this point. Our ability to make money is entirely dependent on our ability to gamble. Which, considering that money isn't really an issue, well, yeah. Good, smartass. I was glad that the new clues I was glad that the new clues emerged. We are still working on the case, but we can't see the end of it. Bad police work, officer. Best thing ever in Fallout New Vegas is getting kicked out of casinos for winning too much. Oh yeah, that's more or less what happens here. Except, you technically can make infinite winnings. The slot machines are best, but you can get higher if you're lucky. Out of service. Come on, get me one of the bigger ones. Can I just lose them here? Yeah. These bigger machines are notoriously hard to game. God, that sound. Oh yeah, I wish that I could just turn it off. In fact, I just realized that I probably can. There. Much better. I prefer this. I've doubled my money. Jesus, 38. Just need to keep winning, and eventually, once we've won enough, we can just have a flamethrower. Then we can start killing things, and then we'll never have to do this again. Also, yes, my character is named Pickle Rick. Oh my god, look at how fast we can rest. Alright, the machines are back in order. So we can just walk over. Oh, what? Okay, never mind. What I might do... So we have little ability to actually, you know, fight things. We have a knife and some ability to use it. 50%. That's not high. My gambling is actually, it's not above 100 right now. We're only level 3 during the entire time I've been playing because my ability to actually, well, I don't know, kill things is really goddamn bad. Like, really bad. I wish it wasn't like that. What happened to your group? We had a shitty journey, that's what. 20 miles from the Wind of War. We have reached the gas station and stopped to rest. It was at night, we were ambushed by raiders. We barely made it out alive, but all the goods stayed there. What? Well, you bastard, we lost half our men. And are you thinking about some goods? Where is the merchandise? Where? Did everyone make it out alive? Thank you, Wanderer, for being so sympathetic to our problem. Others would want to know where we have left the goods instead. He has the memory of a goldfish. Completely forgot that I just asked about it. Picked him up by the shirt, too. But when we were running away, it was dark and I don't even know who may be alive. I'm afraid only 4 of us survived. How many people? It was 8 of us. Raiders did everything smart and we didn't even hear them coming. Didn't even think they can be so cunning. Or I didn't even think they can be so cunning. Usually raiders just attack. And here we have such a good plan to... Whoa. Here we had such a good planned attack. A well-planned attack. Damn it! I'm actually kind of willing to maybe work with the team to get the dialogue working a little bit better. Because there's a lot of dialogue that definitely could use a bit of work here. Oh yeah, if there's another single-player Fallout game, I'm interested in it. I love the single-player Fallout games. I mean, that's probably obvious by now, but if there is indeed another one that's coming out, aka Fallout 5, whenever it does occur, I'm more than willing to take a look at it. Yes, damn it! It's raiders, no one wants to deal with them. Such people cannot be negotiated with. Just look at what they did to my guys. Bunch of those who are laying on the mattress. The fact that we made it to Vegas was a miracle by itself. So you say, right, maybe you need help? You're saying that you'll just go there? Fuck, you must be desperate. Fine, Wanderer, let me show you the place. Here. Raiders already took everything for sure, but there are some things that maybe they just didn't care about. There's a filter there, useful thingy. Return it, please, okay? And you can have everything else. Alright. And yes, if you see any of our guys, tell them that we have made it to Vegas. And if they're dead, then please don't let them rot under the sun. Bury them like human beings, okay? There will be a shovel in one of the wagons. I don't think the Raiders will have taken it. Interesting. Who's this guy? Oh, let's go back to New Reno. That's $1,000 both ways. It's kind of ridiculous. By the way, welcome back to New Reno, as we probably haven't seen it. The city's a bit smaller now. There's Salvatore's Bar. This is the Silver Legacy, which is a casino that got rebranded later on. It's actually kind of nice. Just gonna run through here. Fallout 76 seems to be a one-off because they wanted to see if they could do a multiplayer Fallout game. Well, there's definitely been a lot of backlash from the fans. I'll definitely say that, and I am no exception. Hot damn, sometimes you win it real big. Where you just made over $300. Won't get it because money. Yeah, it's fair. See, here's the thing. I could see Fallout 76 being good. There's definitely a lot of ways that they could make it good. But for a multiplayer setup, that would be what they would focus on. And if I'm not going to be able to play it myself, and yeah, I know they say that it's going to be playable by yourself, but Borderlands is playable by itself. And I honestly don't like playing Borderlands alone, because goddamn, that game is designed for co-op, and it does not scale well when you're doing it single player. Piss off! I'm in the zone. Just a little more. Come on, baby. God. Fuck you, mechanical piece of shit! Ship me again! Calm down. Deep breath. How can I help? Well, I wouldn't mind some information. Information? Actually, I've been spending more and more time here lately. I don't really keep up with the rumors. But... But maybe you want to know more about my system? If so, I'm sorry to disappoint you. However, you can help me study, you get me? How much do you need for your studies? It's good to see a person who understands. We're talking about a very small amount. $50. I'll return the money first thing tomorrow. As soon as you see me. ASAP. What do you say? Alright. If it's just one day. Here. Thank you. I won't hold you up any longer. Come back tomorrow and I'll be grabbing a different man. Or you'll be greeting a different man. A rich man. He's not going to be rich. However, I am. Without a doubt. What do you mean there seems to be someone blocking the machine? There we go. Borderlands 2 is pretty decent solo. Borderlands 1 is not pretty decent solo. You know, the funny thing is I actually like Borderlands 1's approach to solo play better than Borderlands 2. I don't know why. That is really a situation where I genuinely don't know why. Let's break 4,000, please. If I can break 4,000, we'll be fine, and then we can just go around stabbing people for a bit. I just need... Once I have the flamethrower, I know I've said this like 5 times this stream, we'll be fine because then we can make our own money without actually having to resort to gambling. Hello. Also, he just punched that machine. Did you see those 2 thugs? One had dreadlocks and the other had a tire iron. Where did they go? Tell me! The receptionist's smile slips off his face and he glances nervously out the door. They came from the El Dorado, just down Virginia Street. I see. Thanks. Why do you let the people paint on your walls outside? Let? Ha! We've tried to stop whoever's doing it, believe me. But we can never catch them in the act. Whoever it is, they're careful. Maybe I can catch the artist for you. Maybe. Probably not, but it's worth a try. I'll pay you $100 if you can nab them in the act. Don't know why you can't play Borderlands 1 solo. Played the second one first. So maybe it... Yeah, I played Borderlands 1 first. I still kind of enjoy it, is the thing. They actually had a lot of things that I missed from the original Borderlands in Borderlands 2. Namely, the actual look and feel of a lot of the guns feels a lot better. I hate how Maliwan rifles have that stupid disc. It's so bad. Also, that guy right there, I played pool with him. He was the best man ever. He was the one that deserves the Morgan Freeman voice. At first glance, it looks like a pile of garbage has come to life. Soon a person's dirty foot emerges from the trash, followed by an equally dirty face, covered with wild black hair. The figure shuffles up to some massive metal cans and sits down. What are you planning? I'm going to play. Sit back and listen a bit. You serious? Damn right. See, he holds up 2 chipped, mismatched sticks. Drumsticks. Found them in the trash. Want me to play something? Okay, sure. Oh yeah, the Anarchy SMGs are some of the most interesting SMGs and actually some of the funnest to use. And then you get Desert Anarchies, which just fire 4 bullets per second, or per shot, in a shotgun pattern. It makes it look like it's raining. It's amazing. Here's $10. Respect. Alright, we're cracking. 1, 2, 3, 4, let's go! He starts skillfully banging out a melody on the cans. Keep it up. This figure looks strangely neat. How did you end up like this? You wouldn't believe it. Not so long ago, I used to be the quartermaster for a successful mine. I could have anything I wanted. Money, food, weapons. I could afford it all. Wait, you could afford money by paying with money? Played Brick as my first attempt out through that game. Found a hand cannon that was glorious. Explosive rounds that fired 4 rounds a shot. Oh, fuck yeah. Also, I like the legendaries a lot more in Borderlands 1. Though, To be fair, you barely fucking see them in any of the Borderlands games unless you play them a ton. They really are the epitome of why I love loot games. It's just those legendaries. And then just like that, I was fired. He smiles forlornly. That's how it happens, you know. I was everything, and then in a single moment, nothing. I do love how this game feels a lot more like it's trying to pull you into the world. Fallout 2 was a good game. I'm not denying that. But without a doubt, it suffered from kind of you finish the quest and then you move on. This game has an emphasis in just random side characters that don't do anything. They don't mean anything. You can talk to them and they'll actually tell you stories that don't affect your life in any way. But what it does is it increases just how invested I am in the stories. And I love that. There's something that I say a lot when I'm playing really good games, which is just they didn't have to do that, but they did. And it's just attention to detail. Things that you really didn't have to do, but you did because you wanted to. That's what sets apart games like these from other games. Huh. Nasty? Why? Oh, they don't even wash, dear. They'll get you sick. They're crawling with it. But not my girls. They're all clean. How much? Best price in the city. No. Here's the money. What, really? Of course. Here's the rest of your pay. Oh, wow. You're the best person I ever met. Really, really. I want to be just like you. No problem, kid. So this kid actually told me that the bartender in here stiffed him on $100 of pay. I just gave him $100. That's not even an issue for me. Yeah, I couldn't get it from the bartender because the bartender's just like, he didn't work hard. This guy's pretty neat. He actually tells you the story about an amulet that he lost related to his mother. Has the stage been empty for long? A few years now. I think the last show was before Big Louie and his gang showed up here. But that was before I even owned the club. I only reopened the place last year. I've been thinking of dismantling the stage to make room for more tables. What's the problem with organizing new performances? There's no one left. The Civil War, all of Reno's talent has died. Left or drunk themselves stupid. There are a few people left and they don't perform anymore. Who are they? We've had a jazz band a while back, but there's only 3 members left and they're old. All old. Why are you so interested anyway? Thinking I could start a band. I don't think I could perform on my own, but in a band? That's a whole other question. Well, that would be great, but I think that's going to be more problems than it's worth. Fried lasagna rolls. Oh my god, that actually sounds really good. Fried lasagna rolls sounds amazing. Actually, fried rolls in general, I haven't had a fried thing in ages. So something that I've told people is that I look like a ghoul. I look skinny as all fuck. I have a ghoulish figure with incredibly long arms compared to my body. But my actual, like, how thin I am is entirely based on my budget. If I can eat, or if I can actually buy a shit ton of food, I will eat everything. I have an appetite that just is unending. It's probably good that I don't actually have that much money. Eh, considering how thin I am, that's probably not the case. The audience just isn't going to appreciate your unique charisma. Roll the meaty bits of the lasagna in the noodle, fry it, and dip it into the cheese sauce and enjoy it. That actually does sound really good. Alright, I sold my 9mm pistol to this guy because 9mm pistols cost ammo. And I am not willing to use that ammo. I might as well just keep those hypodermics. There's literally no reason for me to actually care. So there's actually a lot of quests. Most of what I've been doing is actually just looking around and just picking up quests over and over again. Now though, I think it's time for us to actually start finishing some quests. I assume that's basically buying. Oh, who's this guy? Hey, Itch. That's an unflattering name. I read Gerlach as garlic. Damn, it was almost delicious. I mean, garlic is really good. I have a friend who actually fed me recently. I don't know if he's still in chat, but it's Tennis Games. And he just loves garlic. Seriously, considering my inability to kill anything, I probably should just look into getting just a better stat. My complete inability to kill anything. Right, he needs a gun. That I can get for him. What's my reputation? I'm guessing it went... Okay. Nurina is still accepted. And Gerlach is neutral. Yep. Alright. So there's a man from Salt Lake City who is a priest, effectively. And maybe we can help him. Because he has a package that's gone missing. Wait, there's a ghost in the sewers? What does that say? Ah, that's probably the kid. Get lost. My pleasure, right after you tell me where Patrick's package is. Another word and I'm calling my dad. Look, I won't hurt you, honest. I just want to know where the letter is. Can you tell me that? I can't tell. He looks over at his father nervously. Your father took it? You don't have to say anything, just nod. The kid looks at his father to make sure he isn't watching and slowly gives a small nod. Alright. In that case... Great. He doesn't have it. I probably should start pickpocketing people. Because holy crap, I am good at it. Did you know that your son Pat lost Patrick's mail? Oh, so that holier than thou shitbird didn't get his mama's cookies? Cry me a fucking river. Not so high and mighty anymore, is he? All I need is a letter. Money? I like money. How much money are we talking? Give you $100. Heh! Easiest $100 I've ever made. Here's a letter. Don't bother looking for the rest of the package. It's long gone. Not surprised at all. Just disappointed. Alright. Now then, let's go meet the most interesting man. Actually, this guy could also probably have Morgan Freeman's voice, but I didn't end up giving him Morgan Freeman's voice. I tried to go for the smoother voice. Smooth and silky. Don't give him to the crows. About your message. Here you go. 350 experience points. That's not bad. You really did it. That's amazing. I'm afraid I can't pay you, but I thank you from the bottom of my heart. You don't know how important these instructions are for my work here. What is the message anyway? They want me to return to Salt Lake City, but I can't. The people of Reno need me now more than ever. I have to stay. Very honorable of you. Good luck. Alright. That's one quest done. That's one of the few quests that I can actually do. I'm actually going to go back to Blackrock, I think. Because I have disinfectants right now. And with Blackrock, we can finally cure the poor girl of her problem. I really hope that's how it works, but we'll see. So in Blackrock, there's a girl who one of the residents wants me to kill because she has an infectious disease. And I would like to cure her of said infectious disease. Also, there's this, which I don't know what that is. But I'd like to. I would very, very much like to. Ooh, that'd be nice. That would set me back a ways, though. I'm not gonna lie. How much does the metal armor cost? 3,000. We can pay for that, and it would be worth it. What? 1565? Yeah. Drop that by 20. So do you do much cooking, Zatara? Whoops. Who knew? Fuck. Okay, we're good. Yes, this Fallout is significantly better at alt-tabbing. Thankfully. Oh, no, I alt-tabbed by accident. Alright, let's knife them to death, shall we? It's gonna take a while. But we have significantly better armor now, so that's nice. It's not good enough. It's really not good enough. Yep, we really need a gun. Or just the ability to deal damage in a way that will not result in our death. Yeah, I just accidentally alt-tabbed. Thankfully. Okay, let's go to Blackrock. My god, it is a absolute chore to actually get there. Geckos! Well, they're experienced. I'll take it. If I can, you know, actually manage to kill anything. Oh good, the geckos don't do any damage to me, so we can just farm these for experience. Stab it in the eyes! Stab it in the eyes again! Oh my god. Or just the head, I guess. The leg? Yeah! Have it real good. Yeah. Yeah. And that one. I really don't know the difference between thrusts and stabs. Low level combat. Oh god, it's so terrible. But we're gonna get some experience out of this. It's gonna be fine. We're gonna increase our ability to kill things. Oh my god, it's only wounded after all this time. Also, I am turning the audio back on. We'll turn it off for gambling, but for everything else, we'll be fine. Die! I'll stab you until you die, god damn it. Nice. Punch it. We don't have time to pick up knives. Actually, the fists might be more powerful than the knives, if I'll be honest with you. Because we definitely have better skill. My god, this is one encounter. I kind of feel like I should just do some grinding off stream just so that you guys don't have to suffer through this. Yeah, I might actually do that. Because without a doubt, this is probably not fun to watch. Although I do appreciate those that are sticking around through it. Without a doubt. And of course I can't skin the geckos, and I lost my knife. Oh god damn it. The knife is underneath the geckos. I guess we're punching people from now on. Oh, right. Okay. So someone was telling me on the YouTube that I should probably be using Shift a lot more than I am using Shift, so that I can just look around and pick things up. Oh no, dogs! It's fine. They're harmless now. Alright then. Got 40 XP out of that. How close are we to leveling up at this point? Oh my god, we're still just so goddamn far away. Alright. What happened to your skin? See a large amount of swollen and painful looking blisters. Do you know what it is? No, except that it's bad. Have you tried to go to a doctor? You see any fucking doctors around here? Even in Reno, we gotta keep buying anesthetic from chem dealers to keep us from getting too bad. I think Chad, the old man that lives next to Justin, told me they managed to cure it in Reno a long time ago with some kind of plant. That's it. I don't even know if that's true. Where did you get it? You've known other people with this? Something like it, like every 10th whore in Reno's got it. No one lives long with it. Usually they take poison and die, so it's quicker. Okay. What do you think could heal you? She shrugs helplessly. How the fuck should I know? Old man Jed might know something. He told me there was this plant that could cure it, but he doesn't remember anything else. Alright, let's go talk to Jed. This is old man Jed. Let's talk about Jasmine. Can she be cured? Okay. So the answer to that is a resounding maybe. Oh man, there's no one around. Hello. Why do I always come to this place at night? Every single time. Get back to New Reno. Maybe we can find something. Hello, Brahmin. Ooh. Oh, so close. Yeah, we're just walking away. No harm done. Ah, come on. Can't even get to the edge. Ooh, what did we find? The flight of that poor thing was shorter than expected. Oh. You can only hope it died in rapture. The remains of Sergeant Kong. Alright. At least he had something good. Jesus, an actual thermonuclear bomb. Undetonated, too. Dear John. Nope, not there. One down. Wow. Well, let's take a look here. Here's the money. Some sort of plant, they say. Ah, she might know something. Looks you up and down. Young man, this is a staff-only room. I only allow strangers here for business. So if you have no business with me, then I'll have to ask you to leave. I have to talk to you. Oh. Alright then, I guess I paid $100 for nothing. Shame that. let's get some of our hard-earned money back, hopefully. Yeah, $200 isn't bad. We can make it better though. Much better. Nope. I just realized which machine that was and I am not buying. We got lucky this time, but that thing can suck your money away so fast. Jesus. I am the slot machine master. The slot machines obey me. Also, yeah, we'll finish this one off and then I'll turn the audio off. Wow, can't even push him off. These odds are pretty bad for me. $48-40, Jesus, tough crowd. Glad I stopped while I was ahead. Wait, I have a person who might help. Up top. Yeah, let's go get a bottle. You can probably tell us the information we need. Also, over here. Now you can interact with the tables. Here. Just beat your first run of Binding of Isaac. Man, that game is hard. It's intended to be. Have you ever seen a YouTuber by the name of Tears of Grace? He routinely plays a lot of Binding of Isaac. Regularly comes up with some really silly builds. Like at some point he made a build that was just fire everywhere. He would just fire a single tier and everything would be on fire. Yeah, then you know who I'm talking about. He's real fun to watch. Strategy game. Its essence boils down to obtaining loans and exploring the deposits of nuclear fuel on the game map. As a result, the winner is the one who receives the most profits. Alas, as in life, the second remains a loser. Managed to get a decent build on the third floor, had flight and Guppy's head as well as decent teeter trading damage. Yeah. That's pretty much all you can hope for in these games. I'm thinking that I probably... Oh, hello. Stay away from that. What if I don't wanna? Oh no. Well, shit. I may have pissed off some people. Let's get some alcohol, shall we? Yeah. Yeah, I played a lot of Binding of Isaac. You'll probably never see it on this stream, though, just because, unfortunately, I have burned myself out so hard on it. To the point where I am very unlikely to play much more of it ever again. Which is whatever. Get rid of the scorpion tail. $39. I don't know how much alcohol this guy needs, but we now have some alcohol. Unlocked a bunch of achievements when I beat Mom the first time. Yeah. Beating Mom is not easy if you don't have a good build. It's a bit of a clusterfuck of a boss fight. Now they've got so much, though, just extra to do. It's kind of ridiculous. What can you tell me about the drugs? A dark matter. But if you're going to... Hang on a second. I had a voice for this guy, and I don't remember what it was. If you're going to... Nope, that's definitely not it. But if you're going to... Let me set up or wring drugs out of me. Here's what I say. Ricky the Drover has never dealt with drugs, and that's why the rest of the city sticks needles. You decide for yourself without me. It's your business. What kind of drugs can be found? Different kinds, it seems. Everything your heart desires. There are combat drugs that come from military bases brought here by prospectors. There is some yuck from local handicraft producers. Also psychedelic drugs from Vegas that come here with caravans. And the dealers standing all at the corners in the shade are not afraid of anything, because there's no one to stop them. Who makes them? Well, some are bought. Others are produced here. She kept stomping me, but I also had a thing that did damage and stuff hit me. The vaccine? Or the virus? That sounds like the virus. Small-scale producers are numerous. Notable ones are exceptional, and usually no one will talk about them. All of them, like property, belong to someone. They are kept probably in the basements, supplied with food and components, and not even allowed to go into the city. At least that's what I reckon. And of course, it isn't possible without the involvement of the most influential people of the city. Who benefits from this? Here, see, is the deal. It happens so that in Reno, all the doctors got exhausted and their medicine ran out. a long time ago due to all the visitors the city received over the last 60 years since the big boom. Also, drugs worked as painkillers and components for folk medicine, and in general allow people to not have to pay attention to the local shit. So this problem has two sides to it, and the truth is, as usual, somewhere in between. Tell me about the local authorities. There is no local government anymore. There was, however, long ago, when the mayor installed himself as a dictatorship. Some still remember this, and even now they tell horror stories to their children at night about that time. No, Reno is different now. But it's torn to pieces, each to his own, and they're doing it with a straight face. Witnessed a racket in the hotel. Is this a common thing here? They are pressing Lewis little by little. But what can you do? Everyone wants to skim the cream off the area. But the man remains faithful to neutrality. It's not in his character to be someone's doormat. But someday that will happen, it seems. Hey, Ferret, how you doing? Don't think it was either. Just got stomped and all of a sudden giant tears flew out in the 8 axes. Don't know. Here's a bottle of beer. Stryker. He's got the idea to make a center that would control everything. Something like a trade union, only with the president who has all of the executive power. Well, of course he wants it. No one wants it except for ordinary people. To share their hard earnings with everyone? Huh. Who of the local entrepreneurs would agree to that? The tears look like big black ones if you get the Abaddon transformation. Oh, I've never seen that actually. His idea is to bring back the old town hall, to make everyone ruled by it. Only the mayor would be the chief and would decide everything, undivided with iron order, police, forces, and strict reporting on everything. And you know, it would work. There are still those who remember how it was before, when after the big boom, the mayor ruled the city. What a strict order was imposed. Oh, but it is a former raider suited for this pose. The entrepreneurs. Each of them is busy doing his own business and isn't going to share it with anyone. In their own way, they can be understood, but they can't agree among themselves. They began bickering about 10 years ago, and they can't find a common language to date. Maybe they would have found one already, if not for those two, Thompson and Stryker. Who knows? Who knows? Alright. Later, Zutara Dimas. Thanks for watching. Also, Ferret, good to see you. What have you been streaming lately? I saw you were streaming earlier, but couldn't pop in to do much. Ooh. I should actually get like a campfire light that I can just put underneath my desk and can light up my face so that as it gets darker and darker, I don't need to turn on the light, but can actually use something that would add a little bit to the theme. You know, that's not the worst idea. Maybe I should look that up once we're done with this. Can't cost that much, right? Ah, but I need a lamp to go with it. Oh, look at that. People still trying to sign into my Epic Games account. Don't know why. There's nothing there. Okay. Stryker and Thompson are two of a kind. Both started as raiders. Now they practice an election rhetoric. Each one pushes his own agenda. The population with mouths agape eats their crap up. They split the locals and now cannot settle them down. It is getting bad. Such things can only lead to a civil war, and it has been smoldering for several years already. You ever found anything interesting? Have a bottle of beer. New location revealed. The military base Hawthorne. Well, the cities in the West are not that rare. And there are plenty of strange places too. What's interesting that I can recall? Well, there's a military base not far from Reno. I don't advise you to go there. Rats everywhere and turrets piercing you through and through. Also, looters are wandering around the base. They want to clean out the warehouses, but it never really works out. You want to know where? Well, if you want to die, go boldly. Points out the location. Uranium City. There are a few. Vegas in the east and Salt Lake City in the north. Let me show you on the map. But there are others too. Little places on the way. Also, Harold became quite a rare guest from the south now. You'd better ask about him in the store at the parking lot. Any places I should avoid? Poseidon Oil. You see, you bet there is. Begins counting on his finger. Well, military bases for one thing. In the first place, and then toxic waste dumps. There are oodles of them here. The whole state is fucked up by those pre-war assholes. And also in the north, you know, I heard rumors that in the north, in the mountains, there's an oasis town. It's all bright with lights in every house. The streets are lit with lamps. People are walking around in blue pajamas. Some daredevils went there once to look for it, but instead of an oasis, there is the worst place to be found. It is called NPP, Poseidon Oil. They said that the radiation there is off the charts, so you will glow at night without any light. I even have this point on my map to avoid it. I can show you if you want. Okay. I think that's everything. We finally got through all of his dialogue options. Alright. With that, I think I'm going to go ahead and save. What I am going to do is I'm going to just do some grinding off screen. And that's just stuff that I'll be doing. We'll probably have enough money for a flamethrower or maybe even something a bit bigger. And until next time, big thanks to everyone who has been watching. And we will continue. It should be tomorrow, as long as nothing else fucks up. But big thanks to all of my supporters. Izzy, 10 Ace Games, Captain Flash, Alpha MGZO, Walks with Gorillas, and Veritanium. I will see you guys later. Also, if you aren't already part of the Discord and want to talk to me outside of stream or just be a part of the community, I do also have a Discord, which I look at every day. Other than that, not much to say. Good night, everyone, and have a safe trip through the dark forest.